In Vicksburg, Mississippi, I used to get a room at Diamond Jack's, and it had a balcony looking out on the Mississippi River. And I'd go out there in the morning, have my coffee, and sit there on the balcony and look at the river and the landscape on the other side, and just watch the barges go back and forth. Well, now I'm sitting here at the IP in Biloxi, Mississippi, and I'm looking at the expressway right there. Expressway. And the expressway is just another river. And what goes back and forth on this expressway river are barges and canoes. And then you have the background of the greenery, the trees. This is just as interesting to watch as sitting in front of the Mississippi and watching the barges go by. Out there is the Gulf of Mexico here in Biloxi. And they offer excursions out there, boat excursions for tourists. I don't have any interest in taking boat excursions, although I am a tourist. And why I don't have any interest in boat excursions is because the highway is my waterway, and my car is my excursion vessel. So that's how I do my tourist thing. Not on the water, but on the highway. Now, what is interesting here in Biloxi, right over there, is the Palace Casino. Then over here is Harrah's. Then we go down here, and there's the Beau Rivage and the Hard Rock. Okay? But look at this. All of this space here, in between, no casino. I don't know what the reason is, but they decided that this is going to be a mosquito casino free zone right through that area. There's a motor home down there, nice motor home, but the poor owner doesn't even know that his roof or her roof is black with mildew. And when they stop someplace to camp, and they wonder in the daytime, why is it so hot in this motorhome? It's sweltering. Well, it's sweltering because the roof is black with mildew. And they probably assiduously wash the sides of the truck of the motorhome, but they never think to get up on the roof and clean that. Plus, I do not see a ladder on there. So that, again, discourages the person from getting up there and taking a look at the roof. A viewer of my channel asked, do I go to Las Vegas often? And I have to say, in the past, I've gone to Las Vegas. Well, I will say 2 to 3 times a year. I go between Biloxi, the Mississippi casinos, and Las Vegas casinos. And in Las Vegas, I get a car and drive around out in the mountains. But the attraction of Las Vegas for me is the super deals I can get on rooms, flights, and car packages. I mean, it is cheap for me out of Miami. versus going to other casino areas where it gets more difficult to get packages at a good price. I like Las Vegas. I have no problem going to Las Vegas because I love the architecture. Just one aspect, the architecture. Las Vegas is the architecture capital of the United States. Now you say, well, what about New York City and the skyscrapers? Well, the attraction of the skyscrapers is they're tall. That's it. That's all they got going for them. But in Las Vegas, the architects all have a sense of design. And they're not copying any other city or town. It's just a pleasure to walk around and look at the buildings in Las Vegas. And they're not particularly tall. It's not the height that's attractive of them, it's the design of the architecture. And you can see they put a lot of thought into it. Now, I had to laugh because I had some pictures of Trump's hotel in Las Vegas, and it's off the strip. But he's a New Yorker, and you could take one look at his hotel in Las Vegas, and you see he brought the New York style to his hotel. It doesn't fit in Las Vegas. It looks like a slab sticking up out of the ground. There was no thought put into the exterior design of the property. It doesn't fit in Las Vegas, and it's a good thing that it's off the strip because it would look terrible on the strip. Well, that's just the difference in mentality of architecture in the United States. The local people in Las Vegas, when they build a building, you are really going to get wowed by it. So I like that. I like the food in Las Vegas, although it's not. It's basic American food. There's nothing special except if you get something Mexican. But you know what? You can get Mexican food anywhere in the United States. You don't have to go to Las Vegas to get Mexican food. But I enjoy the casinos. There's so many of them. Of course, you can't. For me, I can't walk from one casino to the other. It's too hard on my feet. And but I'll take the tram or I'll drive. I got my car. I'll drive from property to property. Anyways, I like Las Vegas. I visited it often, and it's when it ceases to be a pleasure, I won't go back. But I do thank the person for the question. It got me to thinking of what I like about Las Vegas.